Boeing has agreed to plead guilty to fraud charges relating to 2 fatal crashes of its 737 MAX jets. That's according to a court filing by the US government late Sunday. If approved by a federal judge, the plea would brand the plane maker a convicted felon. It will have to pay a fine of over $243 million and invest more in improving safety. The charges flow from the fatal crashes in 2018 and 2019, which killed 346 people. They were later traced to a design flaw in the jets, which has since been fixed. Boeing subsequently struck a deal with the Justice Department deferring any prosecution, in return for compensating victims' families and improving its compliance. However, officials this year concluded that the firm had not complied with all terms of the deal. Boeing's position wasn't helped by the mid-air blowout on another MAX plane earlier this year, which raised new concerns about its quality control. It faces a separate criminal probe over that incident. Now the deal sees the firm admit to making false representations over a software system involved in the fatal crashes. It spares the company a contentious trial, but could result in other big costs. The conviction could bar Boeing from lucrative defense and NASA contracts unless it can agree waivers. There just might be some hope for Japan's underpaid workers, though figures out Monday painted a complicated picture. Real wages, that's adjusted for inflation, fell for a record 26th month in May. However, average base pay actually rose at its fastest pace in 31 years. Economists say that's a sign that big pay hikes agreed by companies in annual labour negotiations are filtering through to workers. Base pay jumped an average 2.5% on the year, the biggest number since early 1993, around the time Japan's bubble economy burst. One economist told Reuters that the figure for real wages should also soon start rising. Factors driving the upturn include worsening labour shortages. That has seen wage hikes at all but the smallest firms outpacing inflation for the first time in 26 months. The Bank of Japan will be studying the numbers very carefully. Governor Kazuo Ueda has said he wants to see evidence that pay hikes are boosting inflation before he raises rates again. Reuters sources say a report from the bank later this month will say that pay increases are spreading, suggesting another move on rates could be approaching.